guys, Jason Lino here, coming at you today with Strong Lifts 5x5 training day number 3. Now today, instead of just narrating my movements in the video, I'm actually going to take the time to tell you a little bit about my form and why I choose to do it. So, let's get started. When it comes to the squat, I like to walk up to the bar and place my hands at a medium grip instead of a wide grip like most powerlifters do, mainly because I find it's easier to keep my elbows tucked into my lats and help keep my spine erect through the movements. Now when it comes to foot placement, I like to place my feet just a bit wider than my shoulders and have my toes pointed out. And I do this for the main reason that I find it's easier to help activate my hips and keep my knees pointed out through the movement. Now when it comes to actually driving through the squat, I do a lot of emphasis on my hips, mainly because, like I've said before, that the squat and deadlift have similar hip movement. So as you can see here, I will squat down, push through, and there goes the hips. Now my form may be a little weird compared to most since my bar is high and my squat is wide, but when it comes to form, you shouldn't focus on whose form to copy, you should focus on the best form for yourself. Now with that being said, let's move on to the bench. As you can see here, when it comes to setting up for the bench, I like to place my feet on top of the end of the bench, retract my shoulders, and dig them deep into the pad. Now I do this mainly for the reason of trying to keep my lats and shoulders tight through the pushing movement. Now, as you'll see in this video here, I like to place my feet under my butt when it comes to foot stance. And the reason why I do that is because I find it gives me the optimal arch and it gives me the most pressure through the leg drive. Now when it comes to finding an optimal leg drive, the main thing I've been trying to do lately is to focus on keeping continued pressure through my feet. And by that I mean as I unrack the bar and lower it to my chest, I like to push my feet harder and harder through the floor. So when it gets to the bottom of the movement, I am able to push everything that I've built up and explode through the press. Now on to the rowing. When it comes to this movement, I like to place my hands in a wide overhand grip because I feel I can take away the majority of the emphasis in my arms and focus mostly on isolating the stretch and retraction of my lats. Now when it comes to the stance of this movement, I like to walk up to the bar like I would a deadlift and place my feet at a medium to narrow stance. And the reason why I do that is because I get the best tightness in my lower back and the most control of the bar through the pull. So if you've liked what you've seen today, guys, and you want to see more, just make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.